the second rotation. And this is Shannon Miller, who is just slightly behind Zmeskal after the first rotation.
Dick, if there was one event where Shannon Miller could take the lead, it would be this event. And that is because she is the silver medalist in the world on this apparatus. She is outstanding. Now you'll see a lot of release skills. In fact, most of the girls at this level of competition will perform at least 2 release skills. There's Shannon's second, perfectly done. She has such beautiful form. You can see her legs are glued together. A super tough dismount, full twisting double back, and perfect landing.
And her score, 9.937. Well earned. So that puts some pressure on Zmeskal.
The pressure is definitely on Kim. This is not her best event, but she has improved greatly, mostly in the area of her amplitude in her release skills. And you'll see that right here.
Score for Luísa Parente of Brazil on women's uneven bars at 9.825.
Second release skill. She's moving very well. You can see her legs nice and tight together. Open, delay, double pipe dismount. Now there's her first release skill. It's called a ginger. And there's her dismount, a delayed open double pike and a small step on the landing that will cost her.
That of Miller in the uneven bars, but it kept her in a lead. 300, not 3/10, of a point separating Shannon Miller from Kim Zmeskal in the battle for first place. 2 rotations to go. Kim Zmeskal, the world champion, 2-time national champion from Houston, Texas, has a very slender lead over Shannon Miller, the 14-year-old from Edmond, Oklahoma. 0.03 of a point. Canada's brilliant Stella Ume is third, and from Hungary, Henrietta Anodi is fourth. Well, actually, they're in a tie for third. Now let's bring you right up to date. You've seen the uneven bars competition. The first rotation was the vault, and both Zmeskal and Miller were outstanding. And the women will be on the ever precarious and capricious balance beam. And in the vault competition, the Soviet, now a Russian, CIS, Commonwealth of Independent States, Svetlana Kozlova led off.
Dick, this is one of the most difficult vaults being performed in the world today. It's a Yurchenko, as we've come to see over the last few years, almost a compulsory vault today, but she does hers with a double twist and sticks the landing.
Kozlova earning a 9.825 for that vault. That was the best score at the time, and that brought up Shannon Miller. This is her second vault.
And if the injury was going to be a factor today, it would certainly show on the very first apparatus. Shannon has improved tremendously on this vault. She's very clean, takes it super high, and sticks her landing.
There were a couple of 10s from the judges for Shannon Miller, and her score was 9.950.
Kim as well coming into the competition with some ankle problems, but she takes it sky high, a little longer than Shannon's vault, not quite as high, but a beautifully executed vault.
9.987 on this vault by Zmeskal that gave her the lead she still enjoys, however slight it may be.
And how about
Dick, you talked about pressure, but this girl is one that loves that feeling. We've seen her in that situation so many times.
Welcome back to Orlando. Henrietta Anodi of Hungary. Her third rotation, the balance beam, and this Alfie has been a troublesome event for her.
You could say, Dick, this has become her nemesis. At the World Championships, she had some major problems in the all-around competition.
How she has matured. Remember her first appearance at the American Cup in 1987. She was just 12 years old, 4 feet tall. The Fairfax, Virginia crowd fell in love with her immediately. Now she's 17 and undoubtedly thinking about the immediate past, hoping she can correct that today.
Well, actually, I was watching her in the warm-up, and she was standing at the end of the beam waiting to go. She was not practicing the skill as she did the other night, so this could be a good omen. She'll set up with a full turn. This is the tumbling skill. Okay, just a slight wobble at the end, but she must be relieved that that tumbling skill is over.
She reduced the difficulty too, didn't she?
Actually, Dick, from last night's competition, it was the same skill. It's just she performed it so poorly in the qualification. In today's event, just a slight wobble. It won't be a major deduction. Back extension roll. Now she levers down to a planche. And this is a new skill, just a little quarter hop. Judges always looking for some originality in the balance beam routine. And also, the athletes have to work down low on the beam. That's one of the requirements.
Had a little bit of a problem with her dismount yesterday as well. Didn't quite get the triple twist all the way around.
You're right, Tim. She has been having a lot of difficulty, and it was a skill that was so easy for her in the past. Still short on the landing. And here's the skill, a back handspring in combination to an Arabian. It's very difficult to do. Now she'll set with a round off. And there's her takeoff. Perhaps not quite enough height. She does spin very quickly, but you can see right there, that's a three-quarter landing. So it is not a perfect triple twist.
Just free exercise left now for Hanodi, who seems pleased as they post her marks. 9.687 for Onidi. That will move her into third place with Miller and Zmeskal yet to go, and we'll see their routines in a moment. And let's go to what's the most intriguing battle between the top two U.S. women. Shannon Miller, who has her eyes on something special, and although she's frail and delicate and so quiet, she's a real powerhouse. And of course, we know the strength of Kim Zmeskal.
Well, Dick, it's so interesting to see the difference between the two body builds and also the personalities. Kim really plays to the crowd. She is very powerful, and you can see that in her very strong build. Shannon, on the other hand, is very slight, almost very fragile looking, but you'd be amazed at just how much power she does possess.
Here's young Shannon Miller. She'll be 15 next Wednesday. Just 0.03 of a point behind Kim Zmeskal going into this rotation. This is her best event. She was the only American ever to qualify for all 4 events in the World Championships in Indianapolis.
Dick, I think part of the reason for her success on this apparatus has been the numbers of routines that Shannon trains daily. She does more routines than any other gymnast I've ever seen. Now, this is not her most difficult tumbling pass, but it still is very difficult. Back extension roll to a back handspring layout, landing with 2 feet. This is the skill right here she's setting up for that she has upgraded. Back handspring to 3 layouts. Perfectly done. She is just amazing to watch. Not only does she have the difficulty, but the concentration, the consistency on this event is just amazing. This will be interesting. In the warm-up, she had trouble on her dismount. It's a very difficult one. Full twisting double back. Once more.
Oh, what a good job.
That was nearly perfect.
Dick, that was the only flaw to the exercise, was a small hop, but it was such an incredibly difficult move.
She's the only American to do this tumbling combination. 3 layouts.
Perfect, just a high. Perfect set. Good
How many in
job.
the world do
Good
that
job. All right.
successfully?
There aren't many at all that do this move and do it as well as Shannon Miller.
Oh, what a competitor
And the
you are.
score,
Okay, one to
9.950.
go.
So
Let's
Kim Zmeskal ahead by only 3/100ths of a point. Coming into this rotation, will have to be right around that number to maintain the lead. Kim Zmeskal needs a 9.914 to take the lead.
That score 991 is very, very high. It will be tough for Kim to surpass Shannon Miller. I don't quite think she has the difficulty in this routine to accomplish that.
But boy, she has the heart.
There's one thing you can say about Kim Zmeskal. She is a competitor. I would say she thrives on the challenge. This is her trademark move, a reverse planche. Now, Kim has made one change since the World Championships. She's changed one of her acrobatic skills. You can see she's preparing for the first acrobatic series. 2 layouts in a row. She's right on.
Nice.
You can hear Bella in the background talking his way through this routine. I'm sure he knows this one cold. Here's where the change has come about. A back handspring, and she's landing a little differently with 2 feet. Now, she had problems in the qualification competition, none today.
Much better today.
The only thing left is her dismount. Not as difficult as Shannon Miller's, just a double back.
Yeah!
Small hop on the landing.
Good. All right, Kimbo. Good job.
You look ahead to Barcelona, and one thing the women are going to take from the United States is a fighting spirit. Do they battle? And they seem to love the pressure.
This is one of the skills, Dick, that has become very common in women's gymnastics. It's a double back in a tuck position. She does take it very high, but the slight hop will hurt her.
Score for Kim Zmeskal of the United States on balance beam at 9.95.
Mother Clarice, 9.95. That's the same score as Shannon Miller. That's somewhat surprising. So Kim Zmeskal, and of course you carry that world sash, that world banner, and you perhaps are looked at differently by the judges in competition. Here are the standings. Zmeskal ahead of Shannon Miller by 300ths, almost 400ths of a point. Onodi of Hungary is 3rd, and Mary Sakugi of Japan is 4th. Onodi is first up on the floor.
Dick, I don't think you'll see Onodi having any chances of winning this event unless disaster strikes for Kim Zmeskal or Shannon Miller. What you will see is a floor routine that she has performed for the past 3 years. She should be very comfortable with this routine. She can fit a lot in one tumbling line. That was a whip through to a full end back out, and she's so well known for those crisp landings. Her second tumbling pass, this was giving her problems off the balance beam. It's a triple twist. She usually stands it up perfectly. That's the way we've known Onodi to perform that skill. Just beautiful. Very few women in the world perform more than 3 tumbling passes, and Anoti is one of those women. Double twist to a punch front, and I tell you, I'm tired just watching her, and she's getting set for her final tumbling run, which is a big one. Double pipe to end, very crisp. You know, this may be the last time you hear this music from Anoti. She's working on a more mature style.
Kim Zmeskal, who took the lead early in the vault, the first rotation, has maintained it despite the serious and talented challenge of young Shannon Miller. Miller has been competing today with a painful left hamstring, and she did not warm up well for the floor at all, LP.
Dick, she did not. She was just doing her opening tumbling pass and almost landed on her face. You can see that the injury probably has become a factor on this last rotation. Kim is not going to give up at all. She is a true champion. She loves the challenge, and if she is going to win this event, it will definitely come down to this event, and this is her best apparatus.
Okay?
Shannon Miller.
Watch out. Nicely. Keep that chin up. Let's go. Come on.
If there's any concern, it will be right here in her opening tumbling run. Whip through to a full twisting double back. She overcompensated for what she lacked in the warm-up.
Well, it's totally uncharacteristic of how she's been performing for the last 6 months.
I know the injury must be on her mind. Shannon, if there's one small criticism in her floor routine, the tumbling is good when she's on. You can see they're having problems with her full twisting double back, but she just doesn't let go in her dance. So on the days when she's on, that's something she'll have to work on towards Barcelona.
Come on now.
She's tired and hasn't made a tumbling pass yet. She's got to go hard on this one.
Come on, right up. Right up. Come on, get up. Get it.
Well, unfortunately, Tim, she's out of the running. As you said, very uncharacteristic. She does end strong with a double back.
For the first time, she shows a limp as she walks to her coach, Steve Nuno. He sensed that she wasn't right. You could really read it in the eyes.
Okay. Oh, well, that's okay. That's all right. You did a good job. Oh, all right. Okay, let's go get some ice on that thing, huh?
Boy, she is tough-minded and strong. 9.212. She won't win the championship, but she made the competition. She made this competition because she forced Zmeskal, the world champion, to be at her best. You forget sometimes that they're only 14 and 15. Teary eyes of Shannon Miller, who has fallen to third place. Henrietta Anoti of Hungary has moved into second place. The injured hamstring and then the fatigue of the 4 rotations finally taking its toll in this, the floor exercise. And now in first place, America's first ever world champion in this sport. He's part of American history. Kim Zmeskal goes for her second American Cup title.
Kim Zmeskal.
Decided to use the upgraded tumbling version. Yes, Shannon made it very easy for her, but it was important for Kim to land that tumbling pass.
Good. You Careful.
This tumbling run is always a crowd pleaser. 3 whipbacks to a back handspring, double back, a little short on the landing.
He needs a 9.913 to set a new record in this 17-year event, breaking Betty Okino's mark set last year.
Now she dismounted in the first day of competition with a full twisting double. She was a little short on her second tumbling pass. Let's see if she does it here.
Now that's important, Dick, for a number of reasons. This will give Kim the confidence leading into Barcelona.
From the United States, Kim Zmeskal.
.912, 1/1000th of a point short of the record.
We are now ready for our next competitor.
Congratulations to Kim Zmeskal. She won in 1990, finished second to Betty Okino here last year, and has regained her championship. Welcome back to Orlando. The final results are official. Kim Zmeskal is the champion for the second time of the American Cup. Henrietta Anodi of Hungary moves into second place with Shannon Miller, whose hamstring problems and fatigue took the toll in the floor exercise. Maya Ristova, Bulgaria, finishes strongly and takes fourth place. So for Bela Karolyi, that's the 9th time he's produced a champion of this event, going back to the very first, Nadia Comaneci, when he was the coach in Romania. Anodi, Miller, Kim Zmeskal, Jared Hanks are the champions in 1992, and we'll look forward to those faces just as happy when we go to Barcelona in late July.